Viewers, what's up? Welcome to the UK Royal Family official channel. I hope you already having a wonderful day. Today I am going to share a news about Princess Diana's former astrologer. So here is the news title. Princess Diana's former astrologer cautions King Charles over frustrating setbacks. Before we begin, hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Let's go to describe the news. King Charles is said to be rearing to go for 2025 and is planning to travel, but Princess Diana's astrologer has warned that he will have to pace himself. As 2024 comes to an end, it's fair to say that the royal family has had a challenging year with King Charles, Kate Middleton, Sarah Ferguson all battling cancer. Princess Anne's frightening horse riding accident and the ongoing espionage controversy surrounding Prince Andrew, many royals are eager for the year to conclude. Despite the tumultuous year, the King Charles remains optimistic and is looking forward to 2025, albeit take things one day at a time. However, Princess Diana's former astrologer, D.B. Frank, who has cautioned the king to pace himself for a smooth transition back to normality, which should involve more travel. Speaking to Hello, Davis stated after facing a serious health issue in 2024, the monarch continues his ups and downs. In 2025, he will grab the highs, giving him them his all, and feel frustrated at some setbacks. Both he and Camilla are slightly on the back foot as 2024 draws to a close. She specifically mentioned the need to cut back from late February to early March and be late spring. The king will be eager to fulfill his dreams and resume traveling. Throughout the year and particularly in May, Devi highlighted the Saturn will challenge him to be realistic and practical about his limitations and capabilities. The planets are said to serve a stark reminder of his limits by early June. Despite some setbacks over the summer and beyond, by December, the astrologer is convinced that the king will feel a surge of energy. But what of the king's current health status? In February 2024, during a routine procedure for prostate enlargement, another health issue was uncovered. Following additional tests, the king received a diagnosis for an undisclosed type of cancer. Post-diagnosis, he began treatment and reduced his royal duties to focus on medical care and recovery. While specific details to his treatment remain under wraps, King Charles has felt well enough to resume many royal responsibilities and even successfully completed a tour of Australia and Samoa. The success of this trip has led Buckingham Palace to confirm a busy schedule of royal engagements and overseas travel the next year. A palace spokesperson announced, "We are now working on pretty normal looking full overseas tour program for next year, which is a high point for us, knowing that we can think in those terms," reflectingly warmly on the tour. They expressed that it significantly boosted his spirits, his mood, and his recovery, attributing a large part of this uplift to Queen Camilla's company. Famously, nothing she keeps it real. Here is another news about King Charles. Here is the news title. King Charles beams as he attends a special event service in Mayfair. So let's go to describe the news. The king attended an event service celebrating at strength and courage of faith communities at the Catholic Church of the Immaculate Conception this morning. King Charles was all smiles as he left an event service in London today celebrating the strength and courage of faith communities. There, he met religious leaders, Christian refugees, and local affected by homelessness. He waved as he left the Catholic Church of the Immaculate Conception and said that he is praying for Syria after that fall of dictator Bashar al-Assad's brutal regime to rebel forces. It marks that the first time 76-year-old monarch has been featured since his brother Prince Andrew withdrew from royal family events this Christmas to avoid being a distraction. The Duke of York will instead spend the festivities at home in Windsor. It comes after it emerged that the prince had links to alleged Chinese spy named yesterday as Yang Tingbo. Prince Andrew's office said nothing insensitive and ever been discussed with Mr. Yang, who it is alleged was part of an operation to get close to figure to influence. The king was on farm for as he attended the service in central London this morning, which was called to specially reflect on the 10th anniversary of the invasion of Mosul at the Nineveh. It also served to highlight the effort of aid and the church in need, working to help displaced Christians around the world. Caroline Hall, the director of the charity, told the congregation how the world was in horror as the ancient city of Mosul fell to ISIS or Daesh's force a decade ago. She added, attacks villaged in the Navian plain, sending over 1 lakh Christians and other religious minorities fleeing for their lives and creating refugee camps filled for the brim. After the half-hour service, the king met specially selected groups from aid to the church in need. Inside, in a side chapel, the king shared a warm embrace with Sister Annie Demajan from the Syrian Catholic Church, who described a desperate situation in her homeland after the fall of the regime. She said afterwards, it is desperate about we are praying for a better future. It was an honor to meet His Majesty once again. He was the most humble man I have met in life. He remembered my name, having met him a few years ago when I was in the UK, and he asked me about the situation in my country. He said he was praying for us, for all the people who have been displaced and find themselves battling against odds. We are praying and we are hoping for a better future, and we appreciate our King's support. Sister Demajian and Christians would now flock back to the country after the fall of regime, but shortage of food and shelter and other medical resources are an issue. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below. If you like my videos, please press like button and subscribe for more. I hope I will see you in next video or next day. Happy watching.